The UFC White House card is supposed to be for the 250th birthday of America, but it will fall on the birthday of President Trump, June 14th, which is actually a Sunday instead of a Saturday, so unique date for a unique event, June 14th. UFC been running ICE ads. Some people don't like that, some people do like that, some people don't care, but they ran those ads during UFC 320. The Smashing Machine biopic about Mark Kerr with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson opened with a revenue of $6 million. They projected $8 to $15 million, so it fell short of that mark. The budget for the film was $50 million. The Rock says, in our storytelling world, you can't control box office results, but what I realize you can control is performance and commitment to completely disappear and go elsewhere, and I'll always run to that opportunity. Parker versus Wardley, October 25th, same night as UFC 321, which is headlined by a heavyweight contest between Gane and Aspinall. Eustace Law picked up a big win over Calvin Kattar over the weekend. He thinks that he should fight Lerone Murphy next, and if he thinks that Lerone would take that fight with him if he doesn't get a title shot next.
I beat Murphy and finish Murphy, I get a title shot.
You think Murphy takes your fight? He takes this opportunity to fight you because he's talking title shot and no one else.
I don't blame him. I mean, would you blame him?
No,
like,
I think he should get it.
For a title shot too, but I was like, I can't blame him. So I just see how the UFC is. You know what I mean? It's like if Diego gets a title shot, he has no choice. He's going to wait for a year or 9 months. It depends on how the fight goes between Diego and Volk. If that's the other case, it's going to probably be him and Murphy, but who knows? So I just wanted to put my name out there and give my opportunity. So at least slide my name a little bit out there.
Yeah.
That was the whole goal.
Lerone Murphy has the longest active UFC win streak in the featherweight division with 9 wins, followed by Movsar Evloev, who has 8, then Zalal, Costa, and Garcia all at 5.
What's the drill? What's the drill? Huh? What is this drill? Let's go, guys. Alex Pereira. Overhand here. Get that overhand. Get that overhand. Get that overhand. Switch and go. Let's go. Let's go. Finish with that. Finish with that. Overhand. Drop him with the overhand. Drop him with overhand. Over the top. Over the top.
The PFL is no longer using USADA for their anti-doping. They're using the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation. The updated policy aligns with the WADA Code and international standards, incorporating annual revised WADA prohibited list. Yuri Prochazka got emotional watching Alex Pereira win because he says it hit him all of a sudden like this is his final chance to right that wrong. He gets a chance to make up for those losses. As long as Yuri is conscious in a fight, he's always live to win a fight no matter what's happening. Problem is he can't stay conscious when he fights Alex Pereira. He's just able to put him out. Besides the technique and skill gap in the standing realm, the power is too much. Yuri's strategy is just being able to walk through everything and find a way to win. Doesn't pan out because he can't absorb the shots that Alex throws at him, but Prochazka believes he will find a way to win. It's like a macrocosm of a single fight to him. Just like in the fight with Roundtree, he might drop 2 rounds and then find a way to win in the third. In this case, he drops a 2 first fights against Alex, but in the third, he finds a way to win.
Can you describe that? Why are you so emotional in that moment? It's so fascinating.
It's not because I was so happy that Alex won or Ankalaev lose that fight. I was so emotional because in that moment I really realized that Pereira won and there is a potential fight between me and him, and that means there is a third chance for me to be successful. And I deeply realized, man, this is something what you have to win or nothing. So I just realized this thing and I said to myself, man, that will be I think the biggest challenge of my life.
Okay, so I think the interpretation online was that you were so happy for Alex and maybe you don't like Ankalaev because of the back and forth.
Yeah.
It was just the realization that you're going to get a chance to right the wrong and potentially fight him for the third time was hitting you and you were so happy. Is that mainly it?
That's right.
Okay, fascinating. And you were overcome by emotion. Is it because you thought maybe you would never have this chance?
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. I realized that, like, man, right now he won. Perfect win, perfect press, really good, like, really nice. He showed really nice performance. Really nice performance. No matter if Ankalaev was not in if he wasn't super healthy or whatever. First fight, Pereira wasn't super healthy, but it doesn't matter. I just realized, like, man, this is potential the biggest fight of your life, and fuck, man, I really want to win. I know I'm taking a lot of risks in my fights, but I know I will find a way.
Sean Strickland would like to fight Anthony Fluffy Hernandez next. It's nothing personal against Fluffy. It's just his ultimate goal is to fight for the belt against Chimaev, and he feels a win over Fluffy would put him quite close to that goal. So he's not interested in taking on Izzy Adesanya, who's called him out many times in the past. He dismisses that fight, and he's focused on fighting Fluffy. More than the title being his final goal, he just has a personal vendetta against Khamzat Chimaev. He hates him, and he wants to beat him. He feels he's the only guy who can beat him in the 185-pound division. Training with him has given him the confidence that he can beat him. He says the first round's very tough with him in sparring, but after that, it becomes a stand-up battle, so he's confident in winning that. So first he wants Fluffy, who he calls the American Chimaev, then after that, the real Chimaev.
Fluffy puts me in title contention, especially with him, because all he does, he's like the American Chimaev. So you go and I just out-wrestle that fucker for like 5 rounds, and then he just grapples. I'm one of the best grapplers in the UFC. I don't do it, but I'm one of the best grapplers in the UFC. Really, the reason why I want to fight him out of anybody is just to say, all right, 25 minutes of like the American Fluffy or the American Chimaev, like, all right, you little whore, go and beat your cans and let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, and like you said, it gets you the title fight. He's on a longest winning streak in this division, so it'd be a great win for you. Perfect scenario. When do you fight?
Well, my suspension should be up in November 15th, so that's it. Yeah. If Mick offers me a fight, I'll do it all. But if not, it'll probably be January. Or if I don't do it, I'll be up in January or December, early December. So I think probably like there'll be a January 1st card
that first Paramount card in the new era.
Yeah. Go beat your cans and then let me know when you're ready. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more fights that put me back in title contention. I think what annoys me about Chimaev, there's nobody that could beat him. You know, like I've trained with all the guys he's gonna fight. Like I've trained with Chimaev, dude. For 1 round, the guy could grapple. For 1 round, dude. Once you get over that 1 round of scramble, he just quits. It just turns into a kickboxing match, like what he did with the 55 or the 70 or what's his name? Gilbert.
Yeah.
Like once he realizes he can't like fucking maul you and you don't quit, he quits and turns into a boxing match. And I just don't know if there's anybody at that division other than me that like knows what it's like to grapple those fuckers.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to donate. You can be a super thanks, and there's also a link on the main page.